Yo, 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 what it do? What it be, y'all? I'm back. It's your boy, Agent A-N-T. And as y'all could probably hear it in my voice, I've been sick. So excuse me if I, sniffling, coughing, all that. So just apologies in advance. But today, I'm back and I'm going to be talking about the problems that I have with Colin Kaepernick. Now, let me start this off by clarifying that Colin Kaepernick originally kneeled during the national anthem in a protest to how minorities are being treated by police in America. In his own words, Colin Kaepernick said that this country is about liberty and justice for all, and not everyone is getting justice. He mentioned how police get paid leave for killing unarmed citizens, and when asked about the military, he explicitly said he had family and friends in the military, and even went on to say soldiers are literally fighting for his freedom to protest and the freedom for justice for all in America, and America isn't holding up its end of the justice for all. And some soldiers, come home and get taken care of how they should be. And in the past, African American soldiers were killed when they got home after serving their country. He even tried to explain that his protest wasn't an indictment on police. He wasn't trying to say all police are bad, but the bad ones aren't being punished. And if they are punished, it's like a slap on the wrist or, like a paid vacation pretty much from their Blue Shield brethren. And in the same interview, literally he said all this in the same interview, in like a 20-minute interview when he was first asked about it, which for some reason no one ever brings up. So in this same interview, he pointed out both presidential candidates at the time. He pointed out Donald Trump's blatant racism and Hillary Clinton's colored history, checkered history, I should say, with, referring to young black teens as super predators and stuff like that. So she wasn't completely off the hook either. He's pretty much said, like, this is who's running for president. There's not even it's pretty much that's how I felt. There was not a candidate deserving of running, especially if those two were the top two. Yeah, we were doomed from the start. But anyways, like I said, he even tried to explain that his protest was an indictment on police and all that. And he called Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, pretty much he called them racist, or, pretty much had racist, undertones to Hillary. But I would assume that his comments on Donald Trump are what sparked Trump's comment at one of his rallies, that it would be great, like, this is a direct quote, "It would be great if those players who disrespect the flag by kneeling got fired." And he also later added, "Get those sons of bitches off the field." Not SOB, didn't bleep it, no, he literally called them sons of bitches. So, yeah. Trump obviously did not like Colin Kaepernick pointing out his racist undertones and ideologies, but he pretty much managed to flip it in that one single statement. It undid a 20-minute interview explaining what the cause was really about. And there was even a situation where Alejandro Villanueva was the only player standing during the anthem, which, it was a botch attempt by the Steelers to respect other players' opinions, but his team had to stay in the tunnel. So instead of joining his team and walking away during the anthem, he stayed, and the narrative out there was, like, there was even a point in a press conference where he had to explain the incident where he pretty much said, okay, like, the team was, they were told by the security to be held back. And there was no way for the Steelers to come out. But all he wanted to do was watch like a moment, I think, or what. He just wanted to watch it. But the cameras, of course, made it, and the media made it like a big ordeal or whatever. And later it came out. They even had a press conference where he explained like the Steelers weren't trying to disrespect the flag. That wasn't the plan. The Steelers, the NFL has players that were in the military before and have family members that have been in the military, before, so, and even now. So it didn't really make sense for them to even try to, like, say that it was disrespecting the flag, And even Alejandro Villanueva himself pointed out that Colin Kaepernick was doing exactly what the troops are fighting for, and he had every right to protest in every which way he wanted, and that he even clarified that the kneeling was in protest to racial injustices, and he vehemently stated that any reports that the other Steelers wanted to disrespect the troops or the flag were 100% false. So fast forward, Colin Kaepernick opts out of the Niners. And this starts another narrative, that Colin was washed up and couldn't play despite being coached by Chip Kelly after Jim Harbaugh and half the team he went to the Super Bowl with retired or left, by other means, really. And we all know how great Chip Kelly was, right? No? Yeah. Chip Kelly was trash. Just ask Eagles fans. But I mean, yeah, he lost Frank Gore. He lost his O-line. Patrick Willis retired. It was just there was a lot going on. There was a lot of turnover during Kaepernick's last 2 seasons, especially Chip Kelly as a head coach. Fail. But yeah. Besides Chip Kelly being doo-doo juice and all that, Kaepernick was pretty much done with the Niners because he wasn't having Chip Kelly's bullshit. So pretty much after that, Cap is out of the league, and some teams still really showed interest, notably the Broncos, because they're my favorite team, and there was talks, but apparently it's the same. It's crazy that this story is going to keep popping up because the Broncos claim that Colin Kaepernick wanted too much, which, we had just got, I think we were just getting over Peyton Manning, over the whole Brock Osweiler debacle as well. But, I mean, they were not willing to pay Colin a couple more $1 million than what he should have had, which, that's fine. Do what you got to do. Was it good in the long run? No. I mean, the Broncos still really don't have a starting quarterback. Drew Lock, looks kind of like a lock, but we'll see if he secures his spot, in the league, that is, not even on the team. The Broncos don't have a better quarterback than him right now, but we'll see just how good he really is. But this isn't about Drew Lock. This is about Colin Kaepernick. And really, Colin Kaepernick would have been perfect for the Broncos and all that. And he really could have been perfect on a couple other teams I could think of right now, like the Bills. I mean, granted, they did very well in the draft, but, look at the Bengals. Look at the Bears. Look at the Lions. He said this is the thing that's so contradictory with Colin. He swears up and down all he wants to do is play football. It doesn't matter the price. But anytime something is in the works with an NFL team, that seems to be the story, is he wants to be paid too much. Now, I don't know how, like, the first couple times I was like, well, maybe they're not really talking to him. Maybe that team is just wanting to not look guilty But no, when multiple teams report that, which I'll get into in a minute, and even other organizations have reported that, then it's like, well, how bad do you really want to play football? You know? But we'll get to that in a minute. But like I said, he could be right now, even today, not even at the time. Right now, the Bengals still need a quarterback. The Lions still need a quarterback. The Bears still need a quarterback. The Broncos barely just may have found their quarterback, but we'll see. The Chargers need one. The New England Patriots, that would be crazy, but just saying. Even the 49ers right now, I think they would look better with Colin Kaepernick than whatever Jimmy Garoppolo was doing in the playoffs. Only throwing the ball 12 times. I mean, how hard is that to fuck up, really? And he still managed to fuck it up. But right before I get into why Cap will never have a job in the NFL again, let me just reiterate one more time how moronic, idiotic, blasphemous it is that his kneeling was considered disrespectful to the flag and troops, based on the fact that he sat for the first 2 or 3 games and no one said a word. And then him and Nate Boyer, who is a former Green Beret, that's a United States troop, and an NFL player, he actually suggested Cap kneel to be more respectful to the flag. So, since Nate Boyer kind of masterminded the whole thing and kind of gave Cap the tip to kneel and give him the idea to disrespect the flag, quote unquote. But so is Nate Boyer, since even though he's a Green Beret, is he a SOB? I don't think he ever kneeled. I'm thinking he might have, but even then he gave the idea. He's behind it. So is he a son of a bitch too? No. It's ridiculous, really. But I mean, I like I said, I really did support Cap, and for the most part, kind of still do, considering all he's done for charity, and the overall message of his movement is, it really brought it divided America, but in a way that we haven't seen in years, and I kind of like it. It brought out, let's just call it black and white. It brought out the racism in a lot of people. We got to see who was racist, especially with the past election as well. We got to really get a peek at what people really, really think with our new president. But just saying, I supported all that. Bring them out. Let them be open. Let us know who they are so we can ostracize them. Point and laugh at the fucking people with the 1950s, 1930s ideals. Fucking idiots. But like I said, I supported all that. And like, if they were trying to pay him hush money and made him sign the NDA, I mean, he clearly had a case. Like, think about it. He took the settlement. He just took the hush money and ran. And the NDA. And said, you know what? That's cool. Can I still get a job, though? Come on now. There was clearly something the NFL did not want out in a public courtroom or even in the mainstream media or whatever. There's something there that they didn't want to get a hold of. Was it clear evidence of blackballing? We'll never know. We'll never know. Why? Because Colin Kaepernick made it that way. But so he signs the NDA, takes the hush money, and now like I said, we're supposed to believe all these little workouts he's doing is 100% legit. Come on now, man. We're supposed to believe that the NFL is just going to give him a job after he basically sued them and won. I mean, you could say he won, pretty much. But the NFL is the biggest winner because they got whatever they didn't want out. So, yeah, he won. He settled out of court, whatever. But, I mean, now he wants a job still? Come on, man. Like, I don't care if Colin Kaepernick could throw better than Patrick Mahomes and run better than Lamar Jackson. At the same time, he's not getting signed in the NFL, especially after what he pulled. Trump tried to create a whole nother league and got banned. Like, you think the NFL just gonna let that slide? You taking them to court and basically exposing them? They're never gonna forget that. People might forget. The general public might forget. Big corporations never forget getting made fools of. But, I mean, I just feel like anything at this point by the NFL and Kaepernick is a publicity stunt, really. It's just like, oh, like, we're just trying to make it look good. We're just trying to keep the story going or something. I don't know. Try and spin it in the NFL's way so that way they don't look like the monsters that they really are and could have been revealed to be. But, nope. I mean, the NFL's still here. Kaepernick isn't. So we know who won that one, right? But, like I said, the NFL hates losing. And the NFL made it look like, the NFL, in my opinion, makes, they think that Cap made him think, or made him look bad. So they'll never forgive Cap for that. Like, Cap's future Hall of Fame credentials and all that career, done. Donezo. Hopefully they have a charity Hall of Fame. Because you're done. You took the NDA, you took the hush money, and still thought things were going to be cool. Like, no, bro. You look like a complete sellout right now. And that's the thing. Everybody calling Jay-Z a sellout, which he is. He's anything he does right now is just, in the long run, in Jay-Z's mind, everything is for an NFL team. He's not trying to help nobody but himself get an NFL team. Is he going to have to do some shit? Like, be the fucking coordinator for the Super Bowl halftime show? Sure.
Oh, appreciate it, bro.
Whatever he has to do, make a statement, give to charity, take pictures with, black kids in poverty like he has been. Be that guy. Whatever it takes for an NFL team in Jay's mind, but I mean, I can dig it. It's not like he's not doing good. He's helped out people before. He still is helping people. It's not like that's fake. The people he's helping aren't fake. But his motives, absolutely 100% fake. And that, at least, excuse my voice, at least Colin Kaepernick was, at least he's kind of honest. In the beginning it was, but now it's pretty much the same thing. Like Eric Reed calling out Jay-Z for being a sellout, but you're not calling out Colin Kaepernick for basically doing the same thing. He took the hush money and did anything he could for a job that literally blackballed him. Like, he had the proof in the pudding that they blackballed him. And he still said, yeah, let me go back. I want to work there again. What? It doesn't make sense. So, and here's how petty the NFL is. Colin Kaepernick is out of, since I think Madden 18, since when this all started, they took him straight out. You can't make money on your likeness. You can't do shit. And then they took it, I think a rapper referenced him in one of the new games or whatever, and they took that shit out too. They bleeped it out. Just petty. So yeah, like, it just sucks that Colin Kaepernick fans can't even play as him in the only football experience out. And even the NFL, gave him those little workouts or whatever, and he messed that up somehow, some way. I don't know really like the whole details on it, but he like moved him last minute, and that didn't go over well with the league because they wanted him to sign like a waiver or something, and it's just like, bro, do you want the job or not, bro? Like, you're not special. I feel like he wants to be an NFL player, but he wants to be treated special or something. I don't know. I mean, he got offered. Apparently, it came out that the XFL offered him a job as well, but his prices were too exorbitant. He wanted too much money. Again. So not only the Broncos said that, a couple of other NFL teams said that, and the XFL said that. And it's just like, yeah, Colin Kaepernick would be probably the biggest player to play in the XFL right now. If he signed right now today, he would be the biggest player, biggest attention draw ever. So yeah, I understand if he wants to get paid a little bit more than every other player, and he should. But how much more, Like, you got to understand, you got to take what you could get. It's an upstart league, and I get that. Like, it's a D league, and you probably don't want to get paid D league bucks, which is fine. But you got to you're getting money elsewhere somehow right now, right? Either from the hush money the NFL already gave you, or you probably had some good money stashed away. But either way, like, what are you doing? Like, you scream up and down every other month. We hear from you I still want to play in the NFL. No teams have contacted me, but it's been out. Teams have contacted you. And when they have, you've pretty much been like a diva about it. So that's my problem with Colin Kaepernick. He just seems so inconsistent. Like, there's just something not right about that, Like I said, do I feel bad that Cap was just trying to unite everyone, and instead his message got hijacked and it divided everyone? Yeah, I do feel bad about that. Do I feel bad Cap got blackballed? No, because he had the chance to give his proof in court and to the public, to the people, to the people that he said he's doing it for. I'm doing this for the people, we the people, this and that. And then you sit there and then you say, oh, like, you the people can't, know about anything of what the fuck just happened. And we haven't really heard a public statement from him on it since. And he probably can't even talk about it. That's why it's an NDA. But, yeah, that's my problem with Colin Kaepernick. Is he a hypocrite? Kind of, but he need to stop saying that he want to play football in the NFL or anywhere else, because clearly he would have taken, peanuts for right now, or even made a deal with the NFL or the XFL for royalties or ad money or something, But nothing. I didn't even think that was entertained. But I'm back. I've been sick. I've been at this new job trying to get my schedule together. I've been on Apex though. I just haven't streamed it. But yeah, I got hot content dropping, little things stopping, all that. And yeah, it's your boy. I'm back. Agent ANT, the elevated gamer, aka the above average gamer, all of that. Be safe out there, y'all. Don't get smoked. Go ahead and leave a like or a dislike and leave a comment on why or something. I don't know. But subscribe, ring the damn bell so you don't miss none of that hot content dropping I just mentioned. And hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, I'm just rambling at this point, so I'm going to get the fuck out of here. Be safe. Like I said, I'm out. For real, for real. Peace.
What the fuck? You serious?
Yeah. Yo, let's go! Game gang, bitch, we don't play. Yeah, first game of the day, bitch.
You are the Apex champions.
Yo, let's fucking go. Y'all niggas cold.
No damage. No useless.
Hey, you was cold, bro. You came through with them gas traps. Woo! I'm lit. That's a good way to start a